Hey everyone, Ashley here with the next chapter of The Long Lost Dream. In the last chapter, we pretty much got to hear about this strange jewel, pretty much known as the Creator's Jewel. And, well, in the meantime, we also got introduced to a new character, a Dream Marin, and who was encladderated in pink. And her name, well, Lace. The only laces I could get are shoelaces. Anyways, this is Dice's point of view. Let's begin reading. So, a creator's jewel helps them use their powers? I asked. She nods. Yeah, basically. I'm still learning though. My parents are quite protective of the information. So, as right now, that's all I know, she said. Knights looks at her puzzledly. If your parents are so protective of the information, then why are you telling us this? Wait, then why are you telling us then? Ugh. Sorry. I know there's pretty much a bunch of words in here, but I'm just, kind of making it seem more like it makes sense. Also, redundant, much redundant? I'll pretty much put a link so you guys could tell. Knight said. Lace pointed to Danica and then to me. Well, with that little creature with the visitor girl, it's easy to tell she's a new creature that has entered these worlds, Lace said. Hang on a sec, I just don't want to lose myself. Okay, it is Lace talking, seriously. One thing I find irritating about these Wattpad stories is that, well, you can't really tell who's talking half the time. Yeah, I find it kind of irritating to try to read because it kind of throws you off, especially if you're trying to read like this. Anyways, and with the fact that she didn't know what a creator's gem is. Oh, it's creator's gem. Ugh. Jewel, gem, whatever. They're pretty much rocks of power. That's all you're gonna get. I bet her parents didn't tell her about it. And from what my mom said, creators are more often born in the waking world. She added, really, that's... I stopped mid-sentence because of a big headache that came out of nowhere. Dices, are you okay? I heard Night Owl and Danica say, Miss? I heard Lace. I closed my eyes, and when I opened them again, I was back in my room. I looked at my phone, and it's 1:30 a.m. Wow, that's pretty dang early. Then my phone starts ringing. It's my online friend, Helen. Hey, Helen! You better not be obnoxious like you were in the game. Seriously, I did not like Helen, honestly. Ugh. Random watch. Wait. Helen, do you know it's like 1:30 a.m. where I am? I answered it sleepily. Sorry, Dices, but I need to talk with you about something. She told me. I gotta get my Helen impression down. She had a worried tone in her voice. Okay, shoot, I said. Well, you remember my first entry of Da Fudge? That's acronym for Dreams of the Flute Playing Jester is what they put in. So yeah, thank you for putting that in, she asked. Yeah, I said. Her first entry on the website where we met was about a set of dreams she had that helped boost her confidence before her concert she was doing with her mom. She didn't go deep into detail about it though. Well, in those sets of dreams I had, there was this person I met. They were the reason I was able to have the confidence to get on the stage with my mom. Heck, they helped me gain all the confidence I needed to tell my boyfriend, is that Will? It must be him. That I liked him before me and him became boyfriend and girlfriend, she said. I laughed. Huh. Okay. Pretty much, I'm gonna flat out say this. Helen's story in Journey of Dreams made no sense whatsoever. It wasn't really focused. It just didn't really tell. It didn't really show what it was trying to come across as. Anyways, didn't you do that way after those dreams? I don't get what that sentence was supposed to symbolize in or mean. I said, well, yeah, but still, just thinking about that person helps me keep my confidence. You're thinking about Nights. Yeah. She answers me. By the way, Helen, what was this person's name? I asked. There was a bit of silence from Helen's side. Then she spoke. Their name was Nights. It's been so long since I've seen him. Helen told me, Nights? I just met a Nights in my dream. I guess you could call that Nights into Dreams. Oh, that is bad. I am sorry. I did not mean to go that way. Oh, man. I'm just as bad as Chuka Conroy. But he takes pride in telling bad puns. I, on the other hand, I can't. I said, really? But Nights died after me, Will, and him defeated Wiseman. How? Helen asked. I don't know. I'll find out when I see her again. I said, all right, be careful. You may run into Riella while you're there. He's terrifying. Yeah, Helen, she could not really fight Riella. In fact, she was terrified of him. And again, so was Will. Both were actually in his grasp. Well, Will got it twice. One in Lost Park and the other at Bell Bridge. Helen only had it once, and that was during Bell Bridge. First encounter, that was basically when they were going to enter the first world. That's all I can remember. Anyways, she said, oh, I've seen him already. He wasn't that scary to me. Yes, he's handsome. Seriously. I love that nightmare. How can you possibly find him scary? Okay, maybe you kind of can, but hey, it's better than having Pennywise come after you. Ugh. Now why do I imagine that him and Riella actually talking over while playing poker or something? And Jekyll is the poker master. That's some poker face you got there, Jack. Years of practice, boys. Somebody draw that. Feel free to make fan art of that. I want to see what you guys come up with. But anyways, though I played a lot of horror games, I said. She laughed. Well, I'm glad he didn't scare you then. I'll let you get back to sleep. Oh, and say hi to Nights for me, she said. I laughed as well. Okay, yeah, I will. Bye, Helen. Talk to you later. Oh yeah, J-Girl, I'm gonna have to be honest with you. This was actually pretty nice, but but you kind of could fix the spelling errors in this. I'm noticing quite a lot of this. You should go back and check. When you have time, that is. Anyways, I said, "Bye," she said. After she hung up, I tried to go back to sleep, but I couldn't. And by the time my alarm clock went off, I was still so tired. I wanted to go back to sleep so bad, but I needed to get up and go get ready for school. I know how that feels. It's just really annoying when you actually try to pretty much get to sleep, but find out you can't, and just, that's annoying. Anyways, author's note. So this one is just Helen and Dice's talking on the phone. The next couple chapters may be about her school day. This isn't like any typical high school story going on, right? Because I don't really want to have a lot of chapters where it involves that. Unless it's like a school fanfic, then I can understand that, but this is supposed to be dreams. Unless we're gonna get daydreaming, that doesn't really seem like it's gonna be fun. I'm a little worried. Anyways, though I've never been to a real school because I'm homeschooled. Oh, good to know. So yeah, I hope that when I write the chapters of her going to her school, I don't annoy people who go to real school. Trust me, I've been to a real school. Anyway, I hope y'all like it, and please tell me what you think in the comments below. Bye. Well, if you ever have any questions on what a real school is like, well, there are two types of schools you could pretty much go by. Either there's the public school, where of course not many teachers actually are doing their jobs fully right. At least that's what I'm at least that's how I basically experienced my school days. Or you could go, say, like private school, where they actually help people who are who have like their special needs, or basically they have like a disorder or something, or they basically have autism and stuff. And I have Asperger's. I literally went to a private school for most of my time. But anyways, I am not going to talk about that. I really don't. You guys don't want to hear about my school life. Trust me, you don't. But if you want to ask that for questions, feel free to go for the Q&A. You can ask questions like that. I'll be sure to answer that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, even though this was kind of short. It's fine. I guess we were just getting a little bit of some in Dream World, but I do like the fact that Helen isn't as annoying. Even though clearly it did bring me back horrid memories of her story in the game. Overall, this was okay. And J Girl, I wish you luck in the next chapter. And for the rest of you, I'll see you all later. Bye!